Hey, it's your boy DJ Wolf. Just coming back from my workout here. I'm actually looking at how can you sit there and say that? You have to excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna take this picture of somebody in this car. Got things here. One of the things here. Heritage, not hate. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm like, really? That's what it said in the car. Heritage, not hate. Now, let me refer to you what they mean by heritage, not hate. There's a sticker, a bumper sticker that this fool got in your car that says heritage, not hate. It has a representation of the actual Dixie flag, I call it. It's the Southern flag, or whatever, the Confederate flag. And they're trying to tell you that it's part of their heritage, but it doesn't represent hate. Are you fucking shitting me? Excuse my French. How the fuck you gonna sit there and tell me that this sign talk about heritage, not hate? That whole flag represented that. Their whole way of life represented that. Their whole mentality about how they feel about people of color and other minorities always represented hate. That's what that whole thing was about over the weekend out in Charlottesville, Virginia. Okay? That's what that whole thing was about. They're trying to tell you that that flag represents their heritage and not hate. They're trying to say that their symbol doesn't represent hate when that was their whole way of life. I cannot believe that they're going to sit there and personify hate as part of their heritage and say it's okay because it's part of their heritage. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay? It may be part of your fucking heritage, but it's still hate, regardless of what you say. You're trying to compare apples with oranges. You're trying to say that our heritage, that because we're proud of our heritage, because we're black, that we don't represent, you're saying that you represent the same thing, values that we do, and you know goddamn well you don't. That's a fucking lie. And yes, I'm gonna cuss on this podcast, and I don't give a fuck who like it, because I meant what I said. That's some fucking bullshit. This motherfucker right here talking about some heritage and I hate. Man, on their car. I just have to take a picture of it because I may post it on this picture on this podcast showing it, because that's complete bullshit. How the fuck you gonna say some bullshit like that? Heritage, not hate my motherfucking ass. Really? Your whole way of fucking life was about that. Their whole way of life during that historical period was about hate. That's the reason why they changed the name of that park. You know? And yet, you guys are going to fight because you're saying you're not about hate. It's just heritage. You're not fighting for heritage. You're fighting for the old way of life. Who the fuck you think you're fooling? That heritage, not hate bullshit. It's just code for we want to have our cake and eat it too. We want to put you guys back in your place. And like I told somebody the other day, that's not going to happen. We ain't going back. I'm sorry. I'm not. We're not. You know, we may be a lot of things, but one thing I don't think we're going to ever do is go back. That's not going to happen. No. Nobody. You know, I had to agree with Master on that one. It amazes me, you know. But if we ever got our shit together as a culture, but unfortunately we don't. Like somebody said, we're too busy sipping off of stupid ass movies, stupid ass reality shows, and even most reality shows I don't even watch anymore. I cut out a lot of that. There's one to occasionally follow, but that's pretty much it. I'm not into them like that I used to be. I'm really not. They're all garbage, you know. All garbage. And like somebody said, how can you name two of the most popular shows after things they don't really represent? Power. There's a power struggle, but, you know, that's all it is. There's no one that it really has power on that show. If you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. In Empire, same thing. Same thing. And I want to talk about this other thing, too, I saw. There was a video I saw, well, a movie I saw that came out on Netflix starring Marlon Wayans called, ready for this? Naked. Where pretty much the entire movie he's naked or semi-naked. He had a bachelor party with his boys, and I guess he woke up the next morning naked in the elevator, face down. Don't ask me why. and what he does, when every time he tries to get inside that scenario, he somehow or another he gets kicked back into the next morning every time. It's just a weird movie. I had watched only about a half hour into it, and then I had to quit. There was one scene where it just went so far, and I just like, nah, it's going far enough. It really went over the scene before that went I thought went too far, but that scene went further than that. You know, I said, oh no, I gotta stop this. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was almost to a point it wasn't even that funny. You know, so I just like, no. It just went too far. I was like, it just borderline fruity. I will say that. I will say that. I was like, I don't know about that, man. Don't know about that. No. But anyway, so I was like, nah. I had to have a man got to have his limitations, and that was my limitation right there. Done. It's a wrap. You know. So, and then it was I'm trying to think, it was another movie I saw that was a brother actor, Brandon T. Jackson. I could have sworn I saw him wearing a bra and a skirt. What is it about black actors having to play those fruity type roles, man? Seriously, that's like Wesley Snipes played Too Long Fruit, Julie Newmar. It was another movie. I was like, what is it that white people like to denigrate our brothers in roles like that? You can't get no meaty roles as brothers, but you can get these fruity roles. You know, I don't, or them step and fetcher roles, like one I saw this comedian do years ago, and talked about this other person. I'm like, wait a minute, ain't that Coonery too? No, that's not Coonery. That was just his first film. No, get the fuck out of here. You full of shit. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. This DJ Wolf, so